No justice.
No peace. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
That's right. Thank you so much, Rashawn. Appreciate you. Next up, we have Nova Felder, Education and Program Officer at BABA Inc. Woo! Make some noise.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
All right, family. We're here on this rainy day, doing what we're supposed to do, doing the right things by people that cannot represent themselves. So we're going to represent for them. I have a prepared statement. BABA Inc. stands for Bridging Africa and Black America. Our org is here to make black people issues known and for us to come together as a family with all of our communities.
Let's go.
Happy Black History Month, family. This year's theme is resistance. That's why we're here, resisting.
Resistance.
History tends to be seen as something that happened in the past, something that is distant from us, a thing only connected to us by books and television programs. We celebrate heroes and inventors while trying to understand the evil of despots. Today, we are here making history. History is a bridge to our present. History is why we are where we are at this current moment. History is us. In all its glory and all of its gloom, these connections are important when it comes to analyzing New York City and its role in maintaining a robust, inhumane prison industrial complex, in particular the blight that is Rikers Island. Instead of fighting over who is responsible for which wrongdoing, we must remember that the people that are being affected, many of you were those people that are standing here today.
That's right, brother, that's right.
We are appalled by the 20 people of color that have died in Rikers since the Adams administration has come to power. We stand against the attacks on the overdue bail reform from Governor Hochul's office.
Right.
Governor Hochul, are you listening?
Speak to us, speak to us, speak to us.
We are sick of the over-policing of black and brown citizens of New York City instituted by the Adams administration. Back to Giuliani time. We are tired. We are a stone's throw from the UN that was established here in the capital of the world to ensure the dignity of every human being and is reflected in the Universal Charter of Human Rights that was ratified right here in this city. We will not stand by as this declaration is repeatedly violated in the city of its conception. We will not allow the right of citizens of this city to be violated, all while the rights of the huddled masses at our borders are taken care of. While resources and war are used to secure the rights and freedoms of those abroad. This type of irony is not and has never been acceptable. The violations of the articles stand as this. Article 4, no one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all forms. Shut Rikers down. Article 5, no one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment or punishment. We've heard that. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Article 6, everyone has the right to recognition everywhere as a person before the law. Article 7, all are equal before the law and are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of that law. All are entitled to equal protection against discrimination in violation of this declaration and against any incitement to such discrimination. Article 9, no one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile.
Let's go.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
I will end with this. As it is Black History Month, and that when it was started as an honor to Frederick Douglass, Abraham Lincoln, and to the forgotten and ignored contributions of African people by its founder, Carter G. Woodson. These are the words of the Honorable Frederick Douglass uttered here in New York State nearly 200 years ago. If there is no struggle, there is no progress.
Go.
Those who profess to favor freedom and yet desperate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its waters. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
This struggle may be a moral one or it may be a physical one, and it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it
It
down.
never did and it never will. Find out just what anyone will quietly submit to, and you have found out the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. And these will continue till they are resisted with either words or blows or with both. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those who they oppress. In the light of these ideas, black people will be hunted at the north and held and flogged at the south. We're hearing that today, 2023. So long as they submit to those devilish outrages and make no resistance, either moral or physical. Men may not get all they pay for in this world, but they must certainly pay for all they get. If we never get free from these oppressions and wrongs heaped upon us, we must pay for their removal. We must do this by labor, by suffering, by sacrifice, and if needs be, by our lives and the lives of others. A luta continua, the struggle continues. Thank you. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.